Is it all over for Max Verstappen? As you know, we're only 3 races into the season and Max Verstappen already has 2 DNFs. Now, I know it's not his fault, but it's clear he doesn't have the same advantage over Sergio Perez that he had in the 2021 car. So in this video, I will be going over the reasons why Max Verstappen might have his worst season yet in F1. Without wasting any more time, let's get into it. So, I made a pretty bold claim saying that Max might have his worst year yet in F1, but to understand what his worst year yet might look like, let's have a quick look at his F1 career so far. Verstappen started his F1 career in 2015, driving for Toro Rosso alongside Carlos Sainz. Carlos scored 18 points with Verstappen scoring 49 points and also receiving 3 awards: Rookie of the Year, Personality of the Year and Action of the Year, showing his dominance in his first ever F1 season. But everything really kicked off for Max in 2016 when he got the Red Bull seat, replacing Daniel Kvyat 5 races into the season. His teammate Daniel Ricciardo scored 256 points, with Verstappen scoring 204 points. Not bad considering Ricciardo had 4 more races in that Red Bull. 2017 had a similar result, with Daniel scoring 200 points and Max scoring 168 points. 2018 was the season that Max Verstappen showed the whole world he was going to be a future world champion. Max scored 249 points and Daniel Ricciardo only scored 170 points. After it was made clear Max had a lot more pace than Daniel Ricciardo, Ricciardo left the team and joined Renault for the 2019 season. 2019 was the year that it was made clear that Max Verstappen can't be challenged by any other Red Bull driver. The first part of the season, Verstappen destroyed Pierre Gasly, and the second half of the season, Alex Albon was destroyed. Max also got P3 in the championship, beating both Ferrari drivers that season. 2020, Max Verstappen scored 214 points and Alex Albon scored 105 points. This made it clear Red Bull didn't have a driver to pair against Max Verstappen and they had to get a driver outside the Red Bull Academy. Red Bull decided to go with Sergio Perez. It was clear that Sergio didn't have the qualifying pace compared to Verstappen, but he outqualified him in Imola and this was a big shock for every Max fan. But Verstappen finished the 2021 season strong, winning his first driver championship, scoring 395.5 points compared to Sergio's 190. So that is Verstappen's F1 history so far. Now going on to why I think this will be Verstappen's worst season yet. So, like I said, it was clear that Verstappen had the qualifying pace over Perez, but this season it looks like that advantage is way smaller. So starting off with the Bahrain Grand Prix, Verstappen got P2 and Perez P4 in qualifying, but the gap was only 2.5 tenths. Now going on to Saudi Arabia, Sergio Perez took his first pole and Max got P4, with Perez this time beating Verstappen with 2.5 tenths. In Australia, Max got P2 and Perez got P3, but with less than a tenth. Now, I know this is only qualifying, but if it wasn't for the safety car in Saudi, Perez would have likely won the race. Now, why do I think Max will have a bad season? Well, it's clear he's not happy with the car and the championship a bit out of reach for him, and for that reason I think Max won't be flawless like last season. It's almost like looking back at Ferrari's 2021 season. Sainz won Leclerc over the season, and yes, I know Leclerc had bad luck, but he wasn't as good as we see him this year with a title winning car. I know it's still early in the season and everything can still turn around, but Christian Horner made it clear that the reliability of the Red Bull is not going to be a quick and easy fix. And that is really going to hurt Verstappen's motivation. But going back to what I said about Verstappen's worst season yet, don't get me wrong, I'm sure he will still be one of the best drivers on the grid, but he won't be on his top form. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of this, and I will see you in the next video.